Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing the little animal spirit totem reads for the month of December. It's just a little additional read that I love to do as it gives a little bit of a different element on the month. And I am going to be reading now for the lovely Aries. Aries, I am going to be using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit by Kim Kranz. I love these cards. We have The Wisdom of the Night by Colette Baron Reid, and I also have a new affirmation deck that was a gift for my birthday last month. The Fairy Forest, an Oracle of the Wild Green World from Lucy Cavendish, and the artwork by Maxine Gadd. So that will be nice to work with for the first time in these little reads. So without further ado, Aries, I'm just going to start getting a couple of cards just to have a look what we've got going with on with you guys. What spirit, animal spirit you are and who you are dealing, or what situation you are dealing with. So if I could have a card, animal spirit card please, for the lovely Aries for December 2019. Oh, my light looked like it was flickering then. I've had problems with microphones, my cat took a fancy to it, and oh dear. This is what it is, guys. Let's get the messages out there. I feel like I want that one. And actually I'm going to keep those three because I do need 3 animal cards in this reading. So let's just put those there out of the way. I am having this one, and I'll keep that one at the end. Right then, so let's have a look what we've got here. Aries. Oh, we've got lamb, okay, and firefly. Now I do feel I'm going to go as you, Aries, as the firefly, and this is the alchemical sign of air with the line through it on the upward pointed triangle. And so the situation that you're dealing with going into December is the lamb aspect here, and it's the alchemical sign of earth, okay, downward triangle with a line through it. So going into December then, and if you are new to my channel, I do try and do a collective, and then I will just quickly recap over on anything to do with relationships, how this could spin out for on the relationship side. So Aries, I feel that you're the firefly here, and you are dealing with quite a delicate person or situation going into the month of December. And with the firefly energy, I feel you are waiting to hear on some important communication, okay? Some important communication here. And I just feel with the lamb animal spirit, okay? It is, I just want to say, I just feel like it's a vulnerable situation. And I'm picking up, going into December, okay, I feel some of my Aries are trying to get something put in place for caregiving for a family member, okay, and they're desperately trying to get this sorted out. Treatment, okay, whether it's sorting out an old people's home for your loved one to go into, or respite, or anything like that. But I just feel this urgency, okay, this urgency for some of my Aries going into December, where they've got to try and literally get something in place before the holiday season starts on the 24th of December, okay? And it is to do with a vulnerable situation. And I am feeling on the collective, it's who I'm picking up here, getting things in place around a loved one. There's somebody around you in a family, okay, who may have not been well, and there's care needs to be put in place since they've come out of hospital, or it is that this person is suffering with dementia or Alzheimer's, okay, and you're desperately, with the firefly, trying to get as much information to try and safeguard. I want to say safeguard this person, because if we look at the lamb here and the 4 corners, they're quite dark, okay, so there's something going on as you go into December, Aries, where you have got to put a plan of action in place that I feel is around a family member who needs ongoing care and support, okay? And you're desperately putting all the feelers out, information to this house, this home, this place, this hospital, you know, this carer, and it's all this information you are literally buzzing out there because you want to get this all in place, so it's all done and dusted before the holiday starts, okay? So I am just going to have a look at what else we've got here, just to open it up a little bit more, Aries. But yeah, it's like you're literally working as, it's just this urgency, this, you know, firing everything out, because if you look at the picture here, it's just information being put out there, and you're desperately wanting to try and get that sorted, to sort this environment for this vulnerable person or child or family relative. It's on that vibe, my lovelies, okay? So let's have a look what we got. Okay, we've got listening, okay, there. And then we have High Priestess of Fire. And I am just going to pull one more for you on this, because this here with the listening, it's like this is why the urgency is here. With the, I've just feel the element of fire as well on here, even though it's an air sign, because I do feel some anger coming in here with the High Priestess of Fire and the listening. It's like no one is listening to you, Aries. You're trying to do your best for a loved one or a child, or if they're having trouble in a school environment, or you've got to move schools. It's like the powers of be, you feel like you've been banging your head up against a brick wall, thinking nobody's listening here. I'm trying to get this sorted the best I can, and you are going to start to get a bit annoyed. You are going to get a bit annoyed about this, Aries. Let's have a look. Okay, but having this card here, it's a positive. It is a positive, and it's because of I can see this like red ribbons here, okay, and it's like the cat's tangled in, and I just feel like red tape, but it's saying here, I do feel you are going to get this wrapped up. That's what I want to say. Whatever this is you're trying to get into place, you know, desperately just keep firing at them, because you will get a resolve, my lovelies, before the holidays start, because we can see the cutting of the red tape, okay, and it's just an element of, yeah, I've got that sorted, I'll be able to breathe, okay? So then the energy going out of December, the animal spirit, we've got the bat, okay? So there, it's the alchemical sign of air. You've come in as air, you've gone out as air, but it's literally saying here, the communication has got through, because bats cannot see very well, okay, their sight is very poor, but their hearing and perception is immense. And it's just saying here, yeah, you are going to be banging your head up a brick wall, and you have been thinking nobody's listening, but by the end of the month, my lovelies, everybody will be listening to you, okay, and you will get all this sorted out, and everything put in place for that vulnerable loved one, okay? So if I look at it now on a romantic element with partnerships, then here I do feel that somebody is dealing with a relationship where there's a vulnerability around this person. You could have met somebody recently, okay, who has literally put guards up, and you here, being the firefly, are trying to get information and trying to break those barriers down in this relationship. They have come from a dark place. This relationship that you're in, they're still having, you know, these thought processes. They are they've been in a vulnerable situation. You're aware of that, and it's here with the firefly in that situation on a romantic. It's about trying to protect, okay, not taking the relationship too fast, not bombarding them with too much information, okay, and listening, okay. You're there, you've reassured them that you're not here to burn their fingers. You're not here to push them in any way, shape or form. You're taking it very, very slow. You know, Aries, that this person has been in a previous, not very good relationship that they've not long come out of. You are listening to them, okay? You're being their sounding board, okay? And there is a passionate energy there between you two of you, but it's just saying here, you're just taking it as a playful energy at the moment. You're not literally going in with this relationship like a bat out of hell, where you would normally, my Aries, if ever you was like really attracted to somebody, you'd be in there, okay, all singing, all dancing, look at me, you know. But it's saying here, you are realising you've got to dampen your light a little bit, you know. Don't go in there literally blinding them, because they are vulnerable. They are a vulnerable person, okay? And it's just to say, don't take it literally. Just listen, take in the information. But I know you know this anyway, Aries. You know, you've got this good sixth sense that, yeah, they have come out of a bad relationship, okay? They have still got issues hanging over them from this separation, whatever it is. You're there, you know, listening, being their sounding board, you know, not being overbearing, taking it a step at a time with this playful energy, okay? Not going in like a bat out of hell as well. So yeah, on the romantic side, this is what I'm feeling with Aries. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but that's the energy and the person I feel that some of you, whether male or female, it doesn't matter, are dealing with this very brand new, just, you know, this tiny little energy of a vulnerable little tiny lamb. Do you know what I mean? They're very vulnerable, aren't they? And this is the energy, the person that you're dealing with, okay, that I feel that, yeah, you are listening, you understand, you're treating this relationship very, very on a very slow build up basis, okay, not being too demanding. And I do feel that you know, this is a good sounding base for it to continue in 2020. So I'm just going to shuffle an affirmation card now then, Aries. Let's have a look what we got here. So if I can have an affirmation, please, for my Aries. What have we here? And we have the card of the Merciful One, compassion, release and relief, okay? So on the collective, where I said you were trying to get this safeguarding in place with the loved ones or children or whatever that may be, just know, as I said, it's a relief for you. A relief of the situation has been sorted, okay? And then on the romantic side of things, this is the compassion here. This is the compassion that you are feeling for this person, okay, that you have got feelings for, but you are taking it on a slow basis, you know, not being too OTT with it, because you are aware that they have been through a lot on that relationship. So for you, on this, the affirmation there, it's the compassion. It's the compassion there that you are offering and giving this person, my lovely Aries. So I hope you can take some elements of that reading away with you today. I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas and a brilliant start to the new year. And I will look forward to reading to you, Aries, in 2020. So yeah, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll read to you in 2020. Bye.